to another post by me, Damon Bond, Professor Damon Bond, real estate extraordinaire. This topic is going to be on differences among people. Now, once again, it's going back to post-election. The newspapers, the media, everybody's saying the country's divided. But let's really look at it. What divides us? Now, regardless of your race or ethnicity, there's a lot of commonalities people want to have. Number one, they want to make sure their children are safe. That's something that whether you're black or white or Hispanic, Latino, Muslim, whatever it may be, we all have that in common. Number two, we want security. We want job security, and we want our futures to be secure for when we get old. We'll have something to retire on, a pension of some sort. Number three, we all want to have good health. That's the number one thing we have. Number four, we all love this great land of ours. This is why you have a number of ethnicities and races that serve in the U.S. Armed Forces. Number five, we want peace and security. This is fundamental to us, all as Americans. So I just laid out 5 principles that unites us. So what divides us? Really, division is insane, because if we have all these things in common, right? Good schools for the kids, nice, safe, decent, clean neighborhoods to live in, security in our country, in our homes. If we have all these things in common, why do we focus on the differences? And I will tell you why. The reason why we focus on differences is because there's certain individuals out there that are frightened that if we, as humans of different races, shades of color, whatnot, realize, you know something, we have a lot in common, then the power structure that is put in place will, their political agenda will be ruined. Their economic finance will be ruined. So it's imperative that they find issues to divide us, because there's nothing really to divide black and white or anything like that, because we have all these things in common. So the other one thing that people have in common is that they want to have a piece of the American dream. They want to have a piece of real estate, which is something that every person aspires to. From the immigrant that comes to our shores, to people who may live in public housing, to somebody that lives in a rural farm, we all have the desire to buy and have a home, maybe 2 or 3 in our lifetimes. And that's what I recommend to people. Purchase your property. You can check me out at dbond011@gmail.com. I can say it again, dbond011@gmail.com. And if you're in the New York or Connecticut area, let me know, and maybe there's something I can do for you. Now, getting back to my original premise that there is more that unites us than it divides us, we have to remember that. So next time there will be a situation where people are in panic and they fear that reprisals because of a certain politician. So just keep that thing in mind. And remember, before you're going to point out a difference to someone, see what you have in common with that person. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good morning.